morning to all of you. This is Lakshman Kumar from Yeluru branch, West Godavari. Today I am going to discussing the chemistry assignment for 9th class students. You all of you very well know the assignment for the 10 marks, in which the first two questions each one carry 1 mark, the second two questions each one carry 2 marks, the third only one question which is carry 4 marks. Okay, the topic is the what is inside the atom. Okay, now I am going to give the explanation for the assignment, in which the first question is how many alpha particles were fired at gold foil experiment and how many were reflected backward. What they asked, how many alpha particles are fired at gold foil, in which how many alpha particles were reflected backwards. Actually, the alpha ray scattering experiment was did by Rutherford with his co-workers. Rutherford, he fired the 12,000 alpha particles at gold foil, in which one alpha particle only which is reflected backward. So we can write here 12,000 alpha particles were fired at gold foil. Okay, in which one alpha particle reflected backward. Okay, reflected backward. Next, coming to the second question, define nucleus of an atom. The second one is define nucleus of atom. Okay, define nucleus of atom. What is the nucleus? Nucleus means the center core of the atom is called as a nucleus. Otherwise, we can say in other words, the center part of the atom is called as a nucleus. Otherwise, we can say in other words, what is that? The total positively charged material which is formed a small denser part in the atom. The small denser part is called as a nucleus. For example, this is the atom, in which the center core of the atom or the center part of the atom, it is called as a nucleus. The nucleus which is containing the positively charged particles. Not only positively charged particles, which is also containing the neutral charged particles, that is called as a neutrons. The positively charged particles are called as a proton. So here define the nucleus of atom means the center core of the atom is called as a nucleus. The center core of the atom is called as a nucleus. Okay, now coming to the third one, what they asked, what happens if we do Rutherford alpha ray scattering experiment with negatively charged particles? Generally, the Rutherford, he did the alpha ray scattering experiment with his co-workers, in which experiment he passed the alpha particles through the gold foil. Then what happened? So many alpha particles are passes through the gold foil. Very few alpha particles are bounced back, because alpha particles having the positive charge. Here what they asked, instead of alpha particles, that means instead of positively charged particles, if we pass the negatively charged particles, what happened? What happened? Now the answer, when negatively charged particles are passes through the gold foil, so many negatively charged particles are passes through the foil only, because the atom which is mostly halo means the atom which is containing the maximum empty place, okay na. But the center of the atom only positively charged particles are present, so when negatively charged particles are passes through the center of the atom, here what happened, they may be bombarded with the positively charged particles, both are combined together and the atom may be collapsed. So answer, maximum negatively charged particles are passes through the gold foil, but the particles, negatively charged particles which are passes through the center of the atom, which may be combined with positively charged particles, and it may be atom collapse. So negatively charged particles negatively charged particles passes through the gold foil because atom is mostly halo. Okay nandi. Next, the negatively charged particle which is passes through the center of the atom, which is passes through the center of the atom, which may contact with positive charged particles and atom collapse. Okay, coming to the fourth one, what does alpha particles consist of? What does alpha particles consist of? What they asked, what does alpha particles consist of? That means alpha particles contain. Okay nandi. Now coming to the answer, first what is the alpha particle? Alpha particle means He2 plus is called as a alpha particle. He2 plus is called as a alpha particle. That means from the helium atom we remove the 2 electrons. The resultant entity is called as a alpha particle, and which is the positively charged particle. The alpha particle which is contained 2 protons, 2 protons, 2 neutrons and no electrons. The alpha particles contain 2 protons, 2 neutrons and no electrons. Okay, coming to the fifth one. Coming to the fifth one. Explain Rutherford alpha ray scattering experiment. Explain Rutherford alpha ray scattering experiment. Explain Rutherford alpha ray scattering experiment. Okay, Rutherford, he did the alpha ray scattering experiment with his co-workers. Based on this experiment, he find out the nucleus where it is present in the atom, and he find out the subatomic particles where it is present in the atom. Now I am going to explain the experiment. Okay, Nandi? This is the Rutherford alpha ray scattering experiment. Alpha ray scattering experiment. What is that? This is the source of the alpha rays. That means the alpha rays which is move starts from here, or the alpha rays which is starts from here. This is the gold foil. This is the zinc sulfide screen. Around the gold foil, Rutherford he arranged the zinc sulfide screen. Now Rutherford he passed the so many alpha particles through the gold foil. Gold foil means he passed the alpha particles through the gold atom. The gold atom which is present in the gold foil only. So Rutherford he passed the so many alpha particles through the gold foil, and he observed that so many alpha particles are passes from one side to another side through the atom. So many alpha particles are passes through from one side to another side. Okay, few alpha particles are reflected. Very few alpha particles are bounced back. In this diagram, here we observe Rutherford he passed the so many alpha particles. Maximum alpha particles are passes through the foil from one side to another side. Here we observe few alpha particles are bounced back. That means reflected. Very few alpha particles. If we pass the 12,000 alpha particles, in which one alpha particles only which is bounced back. What is the reason? From that one, he find out so many alpha particles are passes from one side to another side means maximum atom is the halo. That means maximum atom which is containing the empty place. That's why the particles are passes from one side to another side. Few alpha particles are deflected means because the alpha particle which is which is passes near through the center of the atom, these alpha particles only deflected. The alpha particle exactly which is passes through the center of the atom, the alpha particle which is immediately bounced back. From that experiment he given the conclusion, the alpha particles are positively charged particles. The particles which is passes through gold foil very near to the center of the atom, these are deflected. That means the center of the atom also containing the positively charged particles. That's why these particles when passes near to the center of the atom due to the same charged particles, because the center of the atom containing the positively charged particles and he passed the positively charged particles, that is alpha particles, due to the same charge, due to the reflection, they may be deflected. The alpha particle which is exactly bombard the center of the atom, which is bounced back. So from this experiment he said that atom is the mostly hollow and the proton, that means the positively charged particles are present inside the atom, which is also very less space, and the center of the atom is called as a nucleus. In the nucleus positively charged particles are present. Not only positively charged particles, the neutral charged particles, neutrons also present along with the protons only, but the electrons are which is revolved around the nucleus. This is about the Rutherford alpha ray scattering experiment. Okay, and I hope you all of you understanding today assignment. Okay, thank you for all of you.